Hello Libras, welcome to Kintsugi Tarot. First of all, I want to say thank you for watching, for following me, and for getting private readings. I just want to say before I start your reading, Libras, that I decided again to do some changes because right now I'm able to have a little bit more time to come back to the videos. I know I had been not so active with the videos on YouTube because it really takes me quite a long time, and between private readings and a lot of things I had to do and my second work life, it was very impossible for me to get the videos done. So let's go now. I'll be publishing my videos every Monday by now. So whenever you want to take a look, check on Mondays, depending on the place of the world you're coming. Might be the morning, might be the afternoon, might be the night. But let's see what is coming for this period, because, okay, as you maybe know already, or maybe you don't know, I'm a tarot reader and I'm an intuitive reader, and I like to mix astrology with tarot. So it's a way I can structure the reading, and I feel like I can connect better with each zodiac sign, and then the cards show me one precise or different stories that might be resonating with you or not. So whatever comes out today in this video, if it's not talking to you, please just leave it there. Maybe this reading it's not for you. So otherwise, I think it's quite interesting to check your natal chart. So it means the time that you were born, the place you were born, and then you will get all the aspects that are more important in your chart. So it doesn't mean that your sun is in Libra that you are just Libra, no? You actually have all the 12 zodiac signs in your chart. It shows that one or a few of them might be more influential than others. So, you know, if you like this world, you know, this esoteric, spiritual, you know, universe, I think it's quite really interesting for you to see more details about it, you know. I think it can be very helpful to know yourself. Libra. Gemini energy here I'm having with these lovers coming here in the present situation, Libra. What is happening in your relationships this period? I mean, one of the house that at this present moment is gonna be the most activated in your chart is the 7th house. And the 7th house in astrology is the house that talks about relationships, one-on-one connections, and this doesn't have to be necessarily romantic, even though we have here les amoureux, so the lovers cards, okay? But when we're talking about the 7th house, it's not just about, let's say, intimate connections, love connections. This is how you relate to other people, even if we'll be talking about business or work life, but how this really influences you at the deep level as who you are. Because that's what the 7th house is. It's like it's right opposing your 1st house. So your 1st house is like what you are independently of the rest. And then the 7th house is you inside the context, inside the world. You see? And it's also part of you, of course, no? I mean, and so the 7th house, there is an event, an astrological event, which is Venus enter by the beginning of this month of May. And when I'm saying Venus, for you on Taurus, this planet, I mean, is your ruling planet, Libra. And so Venus, the planet of love, the planet that talks about how you relate to your environment, maybe connections that you're thinking about. I mean, Mercury, it's in retrograde right now, but in your 9th house, so there is some perception or rethinking, rechecking about knowledge, consciousness, spirituality that might be very influential or be in relation to these relationships or one precise important relationship in your life. Soul connections, people that you see as part of you, Libra, or that influence a lot the way you think, the way you decide to do certain things, you know. And so Venus, no, I mean your planet, the planet of love, of course, but it's also a planet that talks about finances as well, okay? It's the planet of attraction, just to put it simple, okay? The planet of beauty. And it's in Aries. That's your opposite sign. And very soon we're gonna enter in Aries season. I mean, right now, actually, we are already in Aries season, but, you know, sometimes, let's say that might be that we take a few days until the energy starts coming, but maybe this is something that you're already feeling, no? So, Venus is in Aries in your 7, and we have here the Lovers. Man, I need to see what the rest of the cards are gonna say, because otherwise I'm gonna be here talking for like 3 hours, and I'm gonna have to try to condense this reading, Libras, so please bear with me. 7 of Cups in the past. Definitely something here about an emotional deep connection, or how you had been rethinking your connections. I think that you have been entering in a moment, Libra, where maybe you had many emotional options, or maybe regarding one precise connection, it's like there was some sense of being in the clouds, but not necessarily in the bad way, you know? I mean, the 7 of Cups are most definitely next to these Lovers. It's like, I think that you have been in a period where you have been experimenting and trying to understand what kind of connections you want to keep and what kind of connections you want to let go. The choice. The Lovers, as definition in Tarot, is not just about a special connection, or let's say, you know, soul connections, but the Lovers in old Tarot represented the choice. It's the moment where you arrive, it's like that precise moment in your life where you arrive in this, what we would say in French, like fourchette, like the fork, where you know that you have here 1 or 2 different roads to go, but there is a choice that needs to be made, no? And you know that once you take this choice, there is something here is telling you that there is no coming back. And you have been a lot in your head about this, Libra, and when you're not. Because, I mean, you know that you are a sign that whenever you need to take decisions, what Libra is doing for quite some time is this. I mean, look at this guy. It's looking at all these cups that are in a cloud, so almost like this illusional sensation, like you looking at all these options and trying to understand which one is the best to get. Maybe if you are already with somebody, you know, maybe you are already in a relationship and it's going well, no? Maybe there is nothing determinate about, you know, I mean, you know, if you want to stay with them or not, or then with you, no? But it's more like this feeling of maybe there are some things that you would like to experience in a different way inside that same connection, you know? Something that maybe before you could not see with clarity, and maybe right now there is something that is happening throughout this month that is making you go into this new way, maybe. You see here an option that before wasn't there, or you could not see with clarity, Libra. You know what happens also in this house? That is so positive, is that Venus is there since the beginning of the month, and the same day that Mercury went retro in your 9, Jupiter is also entering in your 7th house. So Jupiter, expansion, the planet of luck, the planet of knowledge, touching Venus, influencing Venus, your 7th house. And then by the 25th of this month, Mars, the planet of action, the planet also that brings passion and a lot of fire, most definitely when it's touching Aries. So you want to be active here, Libra. I'm connecting here with the Libra that is preparing to take some actions regarding their relationships. No matter if we're talking about work, or if we're talking about intimate, or maybe family members that maybe you didn't talk with them in a while. But something here is happening that it's like you are in front of an important decision, or maybe many decisions regarding this connection or these connections. And you have been a lot thinking about this. This is not new. This is something that it's almost like you are in a moment where it's even expanding. Might be as well as I'm looking at this card, someone there. You are maybe reconnecting with someone right now or throughout these weeks, Libra. Someone that might be quite special for you. Someone that you see probably as your equal, even though the differences. You see these two persons that they are like the yin and yang, no? Like these two complements here we have here, no? That are very different, but they are both, it's almost like, no matter the difference, it's like they have something that they share that is deep and it goes beyond this earth, you know? Something about a connection here that, you know, this is no matter what, Libra. Like the decision that you're needing to take right now, or what is like being like what is being like you're confronting right now, you know that this is something that is making a mark in the way you are gonna perceive your life right now. I mean, big. I feel this like really big, Libra. And what has been the blockage? As you don't know, I take double cards if they want to come out. I always look at all the cards, I even, you know, but it's just that if there are too many cards, I don't take them. But let's say my maximum, as a general rule, it's 2. Okay. We have here the Magician with the 4 of Swords. The action and probably the decision that you could not take, or somebody could not take. The manifestation. Making something happen. I mean, the Magician is the first arcane, and man, this is Aries. I mean, it's crazy, Libra, because, I mean, look at what I'm looking at this. The card of Aries, and this Gemini card in the center, where your 9th house is, and where we have the retrograde Mercury. Also in your 9th house by, I have my notes here, guys. By the end of this month, by the 30th of May, we're gonna experience a new moon, which means like right now the sun is entering in Libra. Oh my God. Oh my God. Libra, I think this reading is very specific, for me at least. I think that this is going to be a very specific reading for someone out there. Because today the sun is in Gemini, and something here is happening about a precise connection that is coming back to life right now. And I think that this is something that is kind of, or something about maybe this person, as I said, is already in your life for a while. Maybe you are even engaged to them, or I don't know what kind of relationship you have with them, but something about this connection, it's being manifested right now that probably could not be manifested in a long time. You know, It's like the sensation that the manifestation was blocked. This Aries, like you in the past, you didn't know what to do about this. You didn't know, you could not see, you felt like, oh my god, this is so amazing. I mean, look at how many people I'm getting to meet. But it's almost like you could not interpretate what these connections really meant, like were for you. And it's almost like right now, Libra, there is something here is telling you that this is the moment where you starting to know. You are in the situation where you're starting to realize, yeah, this is actually what I want. This is the kind of connections or connection I want to nourish. You know, where there is an equal exchange. You make them grow, they make you grow, and it's almost like this peaceful harmony at the same time that, you know, it's almost like propulsion, no, of passion. Probably I see here a lot of fire as well, Libra. But I think that it's almost like, I feel like, Libra, you could not, it's like, feel like somebody here, and maybe still right now and it wouldn't surprise me as I'm talking to you, like maybe until now you didn't know what to do, and still now you don't know what to do, and this is why you're probably watching this video, you know, like, okay, I see it now, I'm starting to see it, but wait, hey, how I'm gonna take this? It's like, can I really jump on? Can I really send that message? Can I really maybe talk to this person that I know could maybe mean an important project for me in the future, or like, or opportunity to do something that I thought I wasn't able to do in the past, or I didn't know exactly how to develop this idea? And now suddenly all these connections and possibilities are in front of your door, Libra. The Hangman in limbo. Some of these, I mean, and this is gonna be a specific for someone there. I gotta say, I mean, it's impossible for me not to say this, but I get the feeling that something about an important, maybe, I'm seeing the Three of Swords here, Nine of Wands, Ace of Swords, Two of Cups. Someone here is experiencing a reconnection from the past. Or you're rethinking about how you, it's like how you are related to this person. What kind of relationship you want to build with them. And I get the feeling that the manifestation is here, it's possible, but something here is still, Libra, maybe right now, is requesting you to see things from a different perspective. Because I get the feeling that you feel pretty blocked here, right now. I mean, all this Piscean energy that you had last month of April, I mean, we have so many planets transiting Pisces, you know, that, I mean, it's almost like, I feel like you have been in a moment where you knew that you had to do many changes regarding maybe your routines, your health, even your work routines. I think that this is something that was taking you a lot of time. And right now, it's almost like you have this situation that is being presented to you right now. And I feel like Libra, still right now, you don't know what to do about it. But the solution is here. It's almost like, what I feel is that the answer about what you want about this relationship or relationships, you know it. But it's like, you know that this action, you needing to take an action, you needing to be proactive regarding what you want and what you don't want. But it's like, it requests from you to put your head upside down, Libra. So something here is like, you are blocked because you know, if you want to get to that point, you might need to do something that maybe you never did before, or something that maybe scares you, or maybe you needing to change the way you perceive this person, because the way you used to think or feel was not working out here for you. But I get the feeling that you are the one that is gonna have to do this job. You are the one that is gonna have to kind of find that other point to access to this, no? And to this. Which is like, I feel like this is really what you want to manifest, and probably for a long time. It's almost feeling that you, even if we're not talking here particularly about one precise connection, maybe this is just about the way in general, how you feel your people, how you feel connections, Libra. And this is for whom is not important, but this is definitely more important for a Libra, you know. I mean, one thing that you need to understand, and this is why I decided to start these readings. I mean, I did it also in the past that way, but not always. I mean, depends of the moment, the transits I see for each month. But Libra, when you're looking at your opposite sign Aries, no, because then next I'm gonna try to do the reading for Aries. I like to have these. I like to do opposite signs together because I think it's like, you know, you see the other side of the coin. No? And I'm looking here at something that looks quite similar to this. Man, this Magician Aries energy in your blockage. Something that you see now as kind of like, oh my God, what I'm gonna do with this? I feel that I feel so many emotions. So many emotions that maybe you're a little bit like overwhelmed about what is going on right now regarding your connections, Libra. But I don't feel it like in a bad way, you know, like, or like overwhelmed in the bad sense. I feel this more like, wow. Not at all, Libra. Not at all in a bad way. Empress, Venus, I mean, Libra, I'm sorry, I need to say this. I think that you know that you are at least very attractive at this moment. I feel like you're in a moment where you are attracting so many people. People wanting to reconnect with you, people wanting to engage with you, people wanting to work with you. People offering you, man. Maybe you're in a moment where somebody is like giving you a chance to start this project that you didn't see as an option before. And I think that you know that maybe you need some time to think about this. You know, the Empress, she takes her time. You know, because she knows that what she wants, I mean, she's gonna get it anyway. Okay? She's an Empress. And this is like what it is in your consciousness, Libra. You know what you want here, but it's like maybe as it's being presented to you, it's like something here is telling you, okay, I know it's there, but now, could I really do this? How, it's like, could I really take this road to get to this, or maybe this is gonna be too much? And I don't know why, if we're talking, I mean, well, why? The Chariot coming in your environment, someone coming with a lot of strength and direction and determination to put things at clear here, Libra. Someone is maybe wanting to go very fast. I get the feeling as well this, and I don't think that this is you. I feel like maybe there's a lot of things going on regarding your friendships, even like your connections in general. Like you're in a moment, like as I said, man, I feel like you are connecting, reconnecting, you know, and but it's almost like you know that you need time to think about. And I get the feeling that the problem maybe here, and not like a big issue, Libra, but like maybe the problem is that maybe someone or a situation here is coming, or you feel like it's coming too fast. Someone maybe is coming like, hey, like Libra, yeah, I want this and I want it now, and yeah, let's go here, let's go there, or they're wanting to push something regarding you. Maybe this might be touching your work, or maybe somebody here is coming from far, could be, or wanting to, or you're meeting them during a trip. I mean, you know what it means, like you're since the 11th of May, okay? Your 9th house of Gemini, okay? Because here we have Gemini in the center of the reading, guys. Since the 11th of May, which is the same day that Jupiter enters Venus in your 7th house, okay? It's like the retro Mercury, they're rethinking things from the past coming back. And by the end, the new moon and the sun is entering this house. I mean, man, I don't know why, the image I really get into my head right now is the card of the sun. What if it, I will probably shout inside myself if I see the sun coming. Because I really get this feeling very strongly. Almost like the sun coming, it's almost like bringing light over a situation that maybe until now you didn't know what to do about. You didn't know how to take action, Libra. But someone is almost like pushing you to take action. It's like I really get this. So your 9th house is a house that talks about knowledge, spirituality. Maybe there are some things about your career or the way, career, the way you want to do things, and you perceive the world, your perception of the world, like philosophy, it's like you going into metaphysical, existential questions, Libra, that are creating here new opportunities. You're attracting definitely here new opportunities. And it's almost like this new perception about the world, about the earth. And maybe, because the 9th house in astrology also represents trips. Maybe long distance trips. Or if they are short distance trips, I think almost like you could be very proactive throughout this period, and definitely throughout Gemini season. So from today, from next month, but definitely right now, also during Aries season, Libra. There is something here that is happening, no? Maybe you are deciding to take a trip right now, or there is an opportunity here, or while you're traveling, you're meeting these people or this group of people or this precise person that is almost like, hey, yo, whoa. Something almost like, it feels even like, as I said, it feels even like too much. Like it goes fast. It comes like very direct, it's very determined energy here. And maybe still in some moments, the thing is that even though all this is happening, it's like Libra is feeling in limbo. Like you are like, Libra is, like in another world, wanting to take things easy, definitely. I mean, your card is coming here in your hopes and fear, you wanting to feel yourself, you wanting to maybe even take time for yourself. Like, I mean, Libra, you have been doing a great job regarding like things that you wanting to improve about your life, on, you know, you taking care of yourself, you understanding where are your boundaries, and probably maybe you had been in a period where you had to go through, I mean, you went through a lot, um, and there is some payback here that is coming back to you regarding all these things that you had to learn. But there is some sense, I mean, you know, what is coming here now is in hopes and fears. Is it possible, Libra, that regarding this precise situation, you're maybe a little bit scared about you and the way you will react regarding this opportunity that is being in front, like what is happening right now in front of you, or what is might be coming this next weeks? Like, really, I get this feeling, Libra, that something here is like the justice, no? Your card coming in the hopes and fear. You wanting to be you, no? You wanting, it's almost like needing to, it's like respect you, knowing what you want, what you don't want. But it feels like there is something here that is coming very fast in your environment. And it's almost like it's growing. I mean, man, it's Jupiter and Venus in your 7, and it's Aries here in the obstacle. There is someone maybe that regarding this situation is wanting to push a certain situation because they want this very bad. Probably they are very attracted. If this is intimate, it might be that somebody here is very attracted to you and they are like, yeah, man, let's move out together, or let's do this together. But Libra, it's like, man, this is too fast for me. I maybe need some time to think. Wait, let me see this. I need some time to think about me, and maybe you're a little bit scared on the way how this is gonna affect you, Libra. How you're gonna proceed in this situation, because maybe something here is moving too fast. What is coming at the end for Libra? What is coming at the end for Libra? The 5 of Wands. Now, and the 10 of Swords, and the Knight of Wands, and the 6 of Cups, 5 of Cups, the Page of Goals, and the World card. Now, yes, Libra, I gotta tell you something, man. And this is not gonna resonate with everybody, but if you're still watching this video, I imagine something here is coming up for you. 5 of Wands at the end. Someone here, no matter if this is someone and this is about a precise connection in your life, Libra. People that affect you at emotional level. Even if you just work with them, this is intimate for you. This is touching the Empress and the Justice here. Like, someone here, it's wanting to go into speed or do something maybe that it's not in the rhythm of what you would want right now maybe, or as what you feel ready for. And you're battling yourself about this, Libra. 5 of Wands coming at the end. You feel in some moments regarding the situation, but there is nothing heavy here. Everything I see, I mean, the Empress, believe me, man, she's doing fine. More than fine. You know, I get the feeling that you are just in a moment where you're just a lot centered in yourself, and you know that you might be in a moment where you're trying, to understand certain things about your relationships, or maybe past relationships that you experienced in the past, and maybe there are some things that still you don't know yet with precision, or that's what you're trying to understand. And then suddenly all these doors are being presented in front of you, all these emotional options, these cups. But you got the feeling that even though you see these there, something here is telling you that maybe you're a little bit like, man, by the way, I maybe need some extra time for myself here. Yeah, okay, let's do this. Or let's move into this direction. Why not? I see that this could be actually really great. This could possibly mean a new beginning in your life. Maybe somebody here is coming with a proposition. Maybe, as I said, man, somebody in your work environment, it's coming to propose you something that it's like it could be a very profitable option regarding what you want to do as a business, maybe, or as work, but or adventure, maybe a possibility to travel. Somebody wants to travel with you, or telling you, hey man, we could do this. What do you think about this? But I get the feeling that it's like you're not saying no to this at all, or yes. I get the feeling that right now you don't know what to decide about this possibility. Not because you don't know, like, no, but I just feel like I feel like you need more time. I think that this is not something that you don't want to do, but it's just that I feel more like, Libra, you understand that maybe here you need some time to rest. Right now. Maybe it's almost like as it's coming in the blockage, the action. You feeling right now in a moment where maybe you want some more solo time, or just simply, let's say, do things, but also have a moment where you can maybe rethink a little bit more about what all this situation means for you, and not just like, hey, yeah, let's go now. No, like maybe in some moments it's like I really get the sensation that from your exterior, in some moments you feel a little bit like push. It's like somebody telling you, hey Libra, come on, move your ass, let's do this, let's do that, I want this now, so let's do this. And Libra is like, I'm taking time with my throne. Yeah, good, why not? Yeah, why not? Let's do that, or maybe let's do that, but I want to do it at my own speed. So please, let's have this discussion, because I'm not saying I don't want this, or that I don't like you, if that's the case, but maybe let's try to take things at another rhythm that works better for me. Because I want to be fair to myself as I want to be fair with you, Like you want to be in balance here, Libra. There is something here that is telling you that whatever you will like decide to do right now, or the situation means for you, or relationship, or the way you are structuring this connection from the past and now, is something here is telling me that you want to take things easy. You want balance. You want and whoever is not able to understand these, no matter how much they mean to you, or you to them, is like, if they are not able to understand that right now, well, then it might be that there has to be some kind of important changes regarding these connections, or that connection. But I really like this energy so much, because I definitely see, that it's almost like, even like when I'm looking at the full moon, and then, you know, guys, I'm gonna be closing right now the reading. We have a very deep emotional full moon in the sign of Scorpio, which represents your second house. And it wasn't just a full moon, it was also an eclipse full moon. And this is a house that's touching your like talent, skills, probably also the way you relate to wealth and abundance, like maybe how you want to create your own abundance. Like maybe you have been in a moment where you're wanting to develop your creativity, your imagination, certain skills that touch your work life maybe, or just simply how you want to experience life in an everyday. That I think that this is almost like bringing some new, it's almost like some new ways on you how to, it's almost how you could earn your life. No, how could you earn so that you can maintain your life? No, that in the past you didn't think that you were able to do. And it's almost like right now, I think that you have been very focused on this because you have been centering yourself. At the same time that right now, everybody's wanting a piece of you, Libra. Everybody's wanting to work with you, probably. Everybody's wanting to maybe engage or do things with you. And Libra, yeah, you are like, yeah, of course, I want this and that, yeah, why not? Let's do this and that. But you are much more able to know when you want to say no and when you want to say yes. Even though sometimes, Libra, you might be, I think that in some moments you have been a lot in your head about this, no? Like sometimes confused, emotionally confused. Okay, is it really this kind of people I want to relate to, I want to work with? But I get the feeling that you're starting to see that it's almost like a certain kind of clarity that maybe, like, maybe during a moment that you will take for yourself, no? Where you will be able, let's say, to have this conversation inside yourself about whatever has been coming back to you. I get the feeling that something here might come as a decision, Libra. That action that maybe you were not able to take until right now. Maybe, you know, when Mars is gonna enter in your 7th house, okay? When Mars is gonna enter in your 7th house while Jupiter is still in your 7th house, and the Sun is gonna be in Aries as well, I think that there are gonna be some important like clarity regarding these connections or this precise connection. And I'm not gonna lie, maybe this clarity might mean letting go or closing the chapter with someone or certain people that maybe you don't want to work with them anymore, and you're like, sorry, but the Empress is taking it another way. Or might be that you're finding a way to work with these people, or to engage with this person, or to establish this relationship in a way that it's coming almost like a realization for you now. That until now it's almost like you could not see, or maybe that other person couldn't see. But there are some really important changes regarding your connections, people that you're probably gonna let go during these weeks, Libra, or you're starting to, or you have been in this process. But there is also some amazing connections that you are expanding at a level that, probably even new connections, that it's like helping you become and be the you that you always wanted to be. Understanding and having almost like this feeling of coming back to you, this is really what I get with your reading, Libra. that no matter what is happening with this inside this relation, it's almost like something here is very deep connected regarding like how you perceive yourself, and understanding that right now you have the power actually, no, of yourself, like coming back to that confidence in you, to understand that no matter maybe whatever decision you need to take, this is gonna be the best for you, and this is all about you right now as well, no? Like, I like this because I think that Libra is a sign that many times, of course not all Libras, they get in some moments, or somebody has a very strong Libra in the chart, this is people that might get sometimes very lost into relationships, like lost in the sense of you're all about the other. I mean, that's what Libra represents, the us. No, it's like Aries represents the I, and Libra represents the us, you know. And it's not for nothing, no, that I have these here. It's almost like this Aries energy coming in the blockage. Like, maybe for a while you were not able to put yourself as a priority as well into your connections. And right now you're in a moment of, even though I know that this might sound egoistical, but it's the opposite of being egoistical. Because if you don't take care of yourself, you are not able to take care of others, Libra. And I think that maybe this is what is happening to you, is that you have been doing so much research and work, emotional, deep work, about coming back to yourself, coming back to you, empowering yourself, that right now you're starting to understand how you want to be with other people, or maybe how you want to be with this precise connection. And maybe assuming if you have to let them go, or they have to let you go, or if maybe you want to change this connection in a different way that in the past you didn't think that you would be able to do, you know? I really like this, man. It's like coming back to the Empress. Well, I hope you enjoyed this reading, Libra. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a private reading, don't doubt to contact me. I'm leaving my info below. And I hope to see you next month, Libra. Bye bye.